Just when Meghan Markle believed she'd discovered another reputable institution to associate with for significance, the Girl Scouts of the USA discreetly closed their doors. There wasn't a dramatic press conference or flashy statement involved. Instead, it was far more profound, handled through phone calls and internal discussions, marked by adults committed to safeguarding children. Based on increasing reports, the Girl Scouts of the USA, currently under CEO Bonnie Barczykowski since her 2023 appointment aimed at creating safe and empowering environments for girls, has declined to collaborate with Meghan's Archewell link project called Cookie Queens. The idea itself was met with skepticism as Markle appeared eager to leverage the Girl Scouts' reputation once more. However, when concerned members started investigating further, their initial doubts escalated into significant concerns. Several Girl Scout supporters reached out to GSUSA expressing concern about any connection with Archewell Productions. A particularly dedicated lifetime member recounted a phone call with a GSUSA representative, highlighting why the Sussex brand is highly unsuitable for young girls. This wasn't based on internet rumors. References came straight from Harry's own book, citing admitted drug use, public bullying of the royal family, inaccuracies stated in the Oprah interview, disrespect toward the late Queen Elizabeth II, and numerous instances of questionable judgment presented as activism. The response from GSUSA was courteous, earnest, and attentive. Importantly, the national organization emphasized that it has not given its endorsement to the project in any form. It seems any participation stems from either a local council or an independent production route, an aspect GSUSA is now diligently examining. In other words, we didn't authorize this, and we're not pleased with its occurrence. This situation highlights what happens when image meets responsibility. Meanwhile, Meghan supporters have been oddly silent about why someone who presents herself as a feminist icon continues to associate with controversial power figures. Simultaneously, the Girl Scouts of the USA is addressing concerns regarding child safety. Markle is reportedly promoting luxury cookies inspired by tattoos through Soho House, owned by Ron Burkle, a man whose social connections could easily form the basis for a scandalous documentary series. It might be worth notifying the Girl Scouts that there's more to being cookie queens than just selling thin mints. The contradiction is striking. Meghan seeks moral authority from organizations known for discipline, service, and integrity but also expects public institutions and taxpayers to fund elite security measures, personal indulgences, and vanity projects. It's like wanting the luxury of a royal yacht while insisting others cover the dock fees. Then there's the issue of feminism. This self-proclaimed feminist calls for lifelong protection funded by working mothers, all while advising those women on empowerment. Meanwhile, this is also the producer who sneaks juvenile jokes into credits while taking advantage of elite loopholes and a couple that profits from trauma yet accuses others of exploitation. To its credit, GSUSA seems to be recognizing the risk of being overshadowed by figures like Markle. The Girl Scouts have long embodied values that contrast with what Markle represents, prioritizing teamwork over individual ego, emphasizing discipline rather than spectacle, and committing to service without seeking publicity. Generations of girls develop leadership skills through hands-on experience, not by piggybacking on others' successes and marketing them at a premium. What makes this episode especially eye-opening is the rapid spread of concern after parents and members connected the dots. This wasn't an attempt at defamation. It was simply a matter of conducting basic due diligence. Once the facts were presented, GSUSA paid attention. That in itself should be alarming for Archewell because when organizations focused on children begin to ask tough questions, superficial philanthropy quickly falls apart.